Anyhow, get to the first tee. He looks at me and says, "Any balls out."
You may ought to have something for you.
But we had a great, but he
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial insurance. 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 50782.
Mangum Tiger. Are you ready?
Including immunizations, Dispill personalized medication management, health and beauty products, gifts for every occasion, and the soda fountain open all day and serving lunch from 11 till 2. Remember, when you need prescriptions filled, tell your doctor Granite Drug Company.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with Remax Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property or a home in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580 877-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the new school year. The fall sports season is here. Fast pitch softball and football and all the activities surrounding those seasons. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women of Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moment you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care. Sooner Care and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688.
Mangum Brick Company has been operating since the early 1900s. They're the largest private employer in Greer County. Mangum Brick is proud to support high school athletics radio broadcasts. And if you know of someone looking for work, always check with Mangum Brick, as they may be hiring.
Friends, are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If you're looking to make a change, see Justin Krieger, your AFR, American Farmers and Ranchers agent in Hobart, serving Kiowa and Washita counties. Now, Justin has home and auto insurance and much, much more. He's an agent for Great American Crop Insurance. Sign up for Wheat Multi-Peril Insurance, LRP, Livestock Risk Protection, which has new higher subsidy levels. Justin Krieger would love to be your insurance agent. See Denise or Insurance, South Washington and Hobart, and for 25 years.
Hi again, everyone. Welcome to softball on Cloud Kids 90.7, 1420. KTJS is at 102.1.
Yes, sir.
On the FM dial.
You got it.
And then, of course, on the Facebook pages, you've got us on Tiger TV, you've got us on Cat TV, a platform of thousands.
Yes.
And for good reason. This is a great matchup. We have been wanting it all season long. And to get it in the semifinals of the 2A regional tournament, not a bad place to find it. Hobart and Mangum in high school softball.
Yeah, unique situation this year. Did not play during the regular season. That's usually common that they do play in it pretty much in every sport. Didn't play in fast pitch softball. Played in football. Mangum won at the Liberty Bowl. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Rivals go way back and should be fun. I think two pretty close to evenly matched teams.
Hobart already had a ball game underneath their belt here this afternoon. You were part of that broadcast with our erstwhile buddy from over there at 1420 KTJS as Hobart knocked off Morrison in pedestrian fashion. Tell me about that ball game.
Yeah, 14-0. 14-0 was the final score, and just good solid pitching from Emma Gray, which we'll see again here against Mangum, and pretty much came down to a lot of base-loaded walks given up by Morrison that kind of got the lead and got it out of hand.
And in fairness to Morrison, they had lost their.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So Charles has joined us, Casey Kroon as well, and Bogart is to the broadcast. So thanks for joining us here this afternoon, gentlemen. Look forward to hearing from you guys as well. They have had the coin toss, and I believe Mangum won. Given the reaction of the two coaches, it looked like maybe Mangum won the coin toss, which means they will be the team in the field to begin the bowl game. Let's see if my observations are correct, and they are not. You tell me.
I believe Hobart's going to take the field first, which
right.
means we're going to have to switch the scoreboard. So hang tight, everybody.
All right, well, I'll let you do that while I tell our fans at home, this is one of 16 regionals that's taking place around the state of Oklahoma today and tomorrow. They've got to be completed by tomorrow. And then what happens is the winners of those 16 regionals, the coaches will get together and the teams will be ranked 1 through 16. If you finish 1 through 8, then next week you will host a super regional, a best 2 out of 3. So you can win this thing and not get the chance to stay at home next week. Kind of interesting how it all shakes out. But again, the winner not necessarily does not advance to the super regional at home next week. Instead, the 16 winners will be ranked according to the coaches that are involved. And if you finish in the top 8, then you will get to host one of those regionals next week. And then, of course, the best 2 out of 3 super regional winners will then go to the state tournament. So let's first check this club from Hobart out in the field defensively. Emma Gray, you heard about her a moment ago. She is in the circle this afternoon for the Lady Cats. Pierce Porter is her battery mate. At first base, you'll find Terry Hodges, the second baseman Harper Talley. Over at third base, Ella Rudkins, and at shortstop, Finley Talley. The outfield for Brian Bingham's club, Riley Palm, Sage Norton, and Ashlyn Walsh from left to right. Meantime, Jenny Stidham going with a little bit different lineup offensively. It's Hannah Stair who will lead it off. She'll be followed by Holly Lehman-Webb moving up to the number 2 slot here this afternoon. Bryn Woodruss will bat third. Middle third of the lineup, Palin Clark, Aubrey Lowe, and Giselle Rowell. And then the bottom third will be Avery Hopper, Cadence Cooper, and Millie Gonzalez. And we are ready to get underway as Gray comes plateward, and her first pitch taken downstairs. Bill Ferguson has got us underway 1-0 on Hannah Stair. Jennifer Reisner has joined the broadcast. She says, let's go ladies, and we know Jennifer is rooting for the Mangum squad. Cold strike here, 1-1 on Stair. So the left-hander, who has blazing speed, leads it off this afternoon for the Lady Tigers. 1-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 2-1. So not an expansive strike zone, at least early on, for home plate umpire Bill Ferguson. 2-1 now on Reisner. She'll take upstairs, or Stair rather. She'll take upstairs for a ball. 3-1 now on Hannah. As we mentioned, Holly Webb at 6 this season. Waits in the on circle. 3-1 offering on the way here. Outside for a ball, and the leadoff runner aboard for Mangum here in inning number 1. Want to welcome Morgan Weems into the broadcast. Morgan, our longtime friend, sometime golfer as well, and she has joined us this afternoon. Morgan, good to have you alongside, kid. Look forward to some time with you and Howard before long. There's a bunt by Lehman Webb. She'll advance the runner. Great job by Holly to put it down. The only play for Emma Gray was to first base. That'll be 1-3 on the sacrifice. 1 gone, but in scoring position here in inning number 1 will be Hannah Stair. That'll bring Bryn Woodruss to the plate. Chad is with us. He sometimes disappears.
I just like listening.
First pitch to Woodruss, fouled behind home plate, and out of play. 0-1 on Bryn.
Yeah, beautiful day. Just absolutely beautiful day. Wind coming in from the northeast. And, it is just perfect.
It is. Lots of sunshine. Light breeze. The 0-1 pitch on the way to Woodruss. Lifted into center field. Sage Norton is there, but she dropped the ball. Oh, my goodness. They will hold Stair at third base and now throw all the way to home, which allows Woodruss to take second on the play. So, Chad, we talked about the high sky. We talked about the sunshine, and I don't know that Sage Norton didn't lose that in the sun.
Yeah, she was staring straight into the sun in center field, and she was where she needed to be, but just
so runners second and third, 1 gone for Park. As Lady Tigers, she's down to Frederick. First pitch swinging, line shot, and that is caught on the run by Rylan Palm. Great job by Palm. They're going to send the runner, and Stair going to be tagged out at home. A bang-bang double play to end the inning. So the defense a little bit faulty early on for Hobart, but they rebound nicely with the inning-ending double play that goes 7-2. Mangum comes up empty in their half of inning number 1. No runs, no hits, an error, and a runner left on base. We play the half. It's Mangum nothing. Hobart coming to bat. Classic Hits 97.7.
Dr. J and Janet Kruska at Kruska's Dental Office in Hobart are proud to again be Bearcat boosters. Friends, attend all the games you can this school year and support these fine young men and women. And listen, if you need a dentist, Jay is one of the doggone best. Whatever your specific need, he'll take care of you. So again, good luck to our fine student athletes from Dr. J and Janet Kruska, Hobart Bearcat proud boosters.
Ashley Slayton, family nurse practitioner, and the rest of the friendly faces at the JCMH Family Care Clinic in Mangum treat all ages, children through adults. This means we are all yours for well child exams, annual checkups, as well as those illnesses that can hit us. We also do management of chronic illnesses like asthma, diabetes, and high blood pressure. Same-day appointments are usually available. The JCMH Family Care Clinic is located at 114 South Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-3393 for appointments.
Folks in Mangum know what to do when they need to quench a thirst, hunger attack, or cool down with an ice cream. They just make The Loop at 918 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. The Loop, supporting the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Matt Norman at Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart wishes the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Cats good luck this school year. Just work hard and be the best you can be. Matt offers a full line of cleaning supplies, mops, brooms. Matt has it all, and he is once again a proud Bearcat booster. Matt Norman, Melton's Janitorial Supplies in Hobart, a super proud Bearcat booster.
Hello and good afternoon to our good friend Denise York. Also, hello over in Cash this afternoon, Brody Smith. Brody, good to have you alongside, buddy. Sage Norton, Ella Rudkins, and Riley Palm due up here in inning number 1 for Hobart as the Lady Bearcats had a defensive lapse. It looked like it was going to lead to a big inning for Mangum, and then Mangum, they get doubled up on an inning-ending play. Great job by Palm out in left field to make the catch, and then threw a strike to home, and Stair was dead to rights for the third out of the inning. Line shot towards the Hobart dugout. That'll be a foul ball. Norton down to the count 0-1.
Woodruss threw some heat, didn't she?
That was giddy up on that one.
A little adrenaline run there. It got to home plate in a hurry.
So a left-hander versus a right-hander. Norton, foul tip. That will bang off the helmet of Aubrey Lowe, the catcher, and it's 0-2. So there's a little juice flowing right about now. The play center field. In the sun, looked like disaster written all over it. She'll foul this one behind us, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate for Mangum Lady Tiger fan. If Hobart would have cut that throw off, she probably would have scored, but got past the cutoff person, got all the way to the plate, and that was a bang-bang play.
Yeah, Palm threw a strike, no doubt about it. This one looked it up on the infield. Calling for it is the third baseman, and making the play for out number 1 will be Palin Clark. And Chad, you hear the excitement. We love that. But we talk about that wind blowing in from center field. It has made the softball dance a little bit. Clark
I think you're right.
Struggled a little bit with that one. A little pop-up on the infield. So we'll watch that as the afternoon progresses. One gone now for Ella Rudkins, the third baseman for Hobart.
Oh,
boy. Woodruss threw one by her ear hole. It's 1-0.
Make sure you're awake.
And Bryn, just a icy stare after she made the pitch that sailed all the way to the screen. 1-0 offering here. Did she go around? Ferguson says yes, and it's 1-1 on Ella Rudkins. Rudkins trying to slap her way aboard. Palin Clark at third. We mentioned that. She made the play a moment ago. Avery Hopper is at first. Giselle Rowell at second. There's a called strike. And that'll make it 1-2. Aubrey Lowe thought that was strike 3. She threw down to third, but the count is 1-2. Palin at third. Stair at short. Fouled back to the screen. We'll do it again. The outfield, a different look here this afternoon for Mangum. Milligan has been an outfielder all year long, but mainly in the field. This afternoon in Holland Webb, the stalwart in center field, and Cadence Cooper is in right. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3. Can we help you? No thanks, just looking. Ella Rudkins gone with a backwards K. So 2 today, right home Neville's dead. I'm telling you, and I've known her since she was a kid. There is a fire burning in the belly of Woodruss this afternoon. She is hot. Called strike there to Palm. It's 0-1 on Riley. The left fielder, right-handed batter. Xavier Panetta has joined us. Hello. Oh, swing and a miss. Late on the fastball, and it's 0-2 on Palm. Fallon McKenzie Webb has joined us. Hello, kid. Good to have you alongside on a Thursday afternoon. 0-2 offering. Swing and a miss. Inning comes to an end. Hobart goes quietly in their half of the first. 1-2-3 with a couple of strikeouts for Bryn Woodruss. We've played one. There is no score. And this is the Fox Radio Network.
Hey, come on by the Mangum Tag Agency at 108 East Pierce in Mangum for all your vehicle tag and registration needs. Driver's license, ID renewals, including CDL or Add Real ID. We now offer initial issuance and out-of-state driver's license and ID transfers. And we issue Pike Pass. For fast, friendly customer service, come see Tom, Cynthia, or Adam. We're here for you. Check us out online at mangumtag.com. For tag renewals and more information, phone 734. The Mangum Tag Agency has got Tiger.
In your time, at homes, locations, Hobart, Mountain View, Cargo, Cordell, and Sentinel. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. Professional, compassionate, and Kimberly Eshetai and staff at Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes of Southwest Oklahoma. They're there when you need them.
Chad Fox, Michael Barnes, and a greeting this afternoon for our good buddy Robert Crawford, who's joined us on 1420 KTJS Facebook page.
Hello, Robert.
Top half of inning number 2 about to unfold. It'll be Aubrey Lowe, Giselle Rowell, and Avery Hopper due up for Mangum in their half with the second. Lady Tigers, hello, big boy. Lady Tigers in their black tops with the white pants. Jackson, how are you, buddy? Love you. Strike one delivered to Aubrey Lowe.
Actually called it a ball.
Did he call it a ball?
He
Okay.
did, Bill. A little inside low for Ferguson.
1-0 pitch. There's a called strike.
Yep.
Michael was being clairvoyant. I met her once. 1-1 offering to the catcher is now 1-2 on Aubrey. She's bailing out a little bit on that pitch.
Man, Gray throws a curve there, and it just really, it takes some wicked movement.
1-2 pitch from Emma. Down. There's levels at 2-2. We great in the foul tip and hanging on to it is Pierce Porter. Great job by Porter to hang on to that for round number 1. First strikeout of the afternoon.
Just fun to watch the emotion.
Oh, yeah.
It's fun. It really is.
It's great. I mean, yes. Thursday afternoon, 4 o'clock. What are you going to do? You know what? We're going to get in a really bad mood and play softball. I love it. Off speed inside for a ball. 1-0 to Giselle Rowell, the second sacker for Mangum. No score, top half of inning number 2. Yes, Mangum is hosting, but they do flip to see who is home and who's visitor. Rowell, off speed, takes it for a strike. 1-1.
I think umpire's getting that pitch down a little bit better. Emma wasn't getting that in the first inning, but
is that right?
I think he's calling it now.
1-1 pitch. There it is. Fastball for a strike. 1-2. Well, the thing about Gray is that she got a good fastball, some giddy up on it, but that off-speed pitch, you got to be real careful. 1-2 offering here, strike 3. Can I help you? Nope, just looking, thanks. 2 up, 2 down here in inning number 2 for Mangum.
We might get through this game 45 minutes. We're flying, babe.
There's the
it's kiss of death.
Kiss of death.
Back to back
strikeouts for Emma Gray to begin inning number 2. That'll bring to the plate Avery Hopper. Hopper, the first baseman, takes upstairs for a ball. 1-0.
Oh, boy.
Daisha Cooper Bingham has joined us. Hello, Daisha. Good afternoon. I hear the big man, Easton. There's a little nub back to the screen. It's 1-1. Right. The big man, Easton, you've got over 50 yeah. See those pictures that they post all the time on Facebook, and I told Brian, I said, he looks like he's getting a little bit bigger, and he is. So glad to hear that.
Yep.
Hopper takes a ball, 2-1 now on Avery. Top half of inning number 2. 2 gone for Mangum. Pitch called strike.
Yeah.
And the count now 2-2.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to see and hit.
Well, and Hopper gave up on it. It looked like it was going to be inside, and it broke back over the plate. 2-2 offering on the way here from Gray. Foul back to the screen. It'll stay 2-2. You know, that's one that it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to convince yourself to stay in there and look fastball, but then stay committed to the off-speed pitch. You can't let that front part of your body fly out. 2-2 offering on the way. This one's lifted up on the infield, and Tally at second will make the catch for out number 3. So Mangum will go quietly in their half of inning number 2. 1, 2, 3. Inning comes to an end. We go to the bottom half of inning number 2 with no score on the Fox Radio Network.
Scott Northrup, CPA in Hobart, is once again a proud Bearcat booster, wishing our fine student athletes the best of luck. Now, we appreciate your efforts. And by the way, Scott, just so you know, was All-State in '48. He's one smart son of a gun, too. He doesn't need a bunch of computers and calculators. He does all his deciphering right there in his head, and he never makes a mistake. Hardly ever. Go Bearcats and Lady Bearcats. From Scott Northrup and staff, certified public accountant in Hobart.
TCLC is a family-owned 5-star daycare center that has been caring for children for over 45 years. The owners of Tiger Cub are proud to serve the Mangum area and support the Mangum Lady Tigers and Tigers on the radio and streaming. Tiger Club Learning Center says,
Sovereign Bank is your bank of choice. Sovereign Bank is a proud supporter of the Mangum Tiger Athletics. Supporting our schools and athletic programs is a top priority. Hear us roar, go Tigers. We're cheering you on all season long. Sovereign Bank, empowering our youth with the freedom to dream. Sovereign Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Numbers 4, 5, and 6 due up here in inning number 2 for Hobart. That'll be Emma Gray, Pierce Porter, and Finley Talley. Robert Crawford says, hello, guys, and let's go Lady Cats. Meantime, Shayla Willis says, let's go Mangum. So a boisterous beginning offensively for Mangum, but then the defense for Hobart shut them down, and since then it's been the story of Bren Woodruss and the young lady at the plate, Emma Gray.
Yep, that is so far. See if that continues.
So Gray digs in. Right-hander swinging at the first pitch, and she'll whack this one foul down the right side. Now to play. It's 0-1 on Gray. Gray, cleanup. Pitcher. Off on the way. 0-2. And Brian Bingham, you know the Suns are going to be premium for this. So to start off an inning, Gray down to the count 0-2. Here comes Woodruss. Fastball upstairs. It's 1-2. Gray at first almost ducked into that and had to lean away. 1-2 offering on the way here. Lifted foul, and that'll play on the right side. It'll stay 1-2.
So Brian Bingham joins the list, like Richard Carney, that's coached at both schools.
Yeah.
And so that's a unique perspective from both coaches, and it kind of helped raise a lot of kids, haven't they?
Yes, they have. Back to the screen, stays 1-2. Our dear friend Jenna Brooks has checked in. Hello, kiddo. Hope you are doing well, my young lady. Jill DeRusha says, go Lady Tigers. And David Henry, a go Lady Tiger cheer as well. Woodruss battling up there with Gray. 1-2 pitch, off speed, a little bit low for a ball. And it's 2-2, and the bench jockeys for Mangum really wanted that call there.
It looked good all the way. It just fell off the table.
Yeah, Bill Ferguson may have been fooled. 2-2 pitch here. Ground ball right back to Woodruss on a hop. She'll flip the first, and there's one gone. A little showmanship by Woodruss, and she made the play as well. That's how hard you can hit. Oh, come on, man.
I've seen players rush the mound. I don't know if they've ever rushed the circle, but They'd probably have in one of your leagues.
Oh, yeah, definitely in our leagues. 1-0 on Porter, the catcher. Swing and a miss here, levels the count at 1-1. I get tickled sometimes at folks. Robert Crawford wanted me to know that I'm really blank Crawford. Crawford, I know that. I thank you, though, for sharing that with me. 1-2 is the count on Porter. She's late on that fastball. Shalonda Dickey has joined us. Hello, Shalonda. One gone here in the second, no score. 1-2 pitch, lifted high in the air on the left side. Shortstop Stair going out, battling the sun and the wind, and she'll make the play for round number 2. That's a good play by Hannah.
Is a nice play because she was going a very awkward way to her right in a shallow left field, and that wind was moving that softball, and she made a nice play. It was spinning the wrong way for her glove, but she squeezed it.
And normally that's Millie Gonzalez, the left fielder's play, but Gonzalez was so deep, she was not going to get to the softball in time. So good job by Stair to go out and get it in left center, as you said. 2 gone now. First pitch, bunted back to the pitcher, and Woodruss will flip the first, and the inning comes to an end. Finley Talley trying to bunt her way on board, and it didn't work. 3 up, 3 down. Nothing doing for Hobart in their half of the second. We'll go to the top of the third, and we got a good one going on here, kids, on the Fox Radio Network.
Triad Home Health in Mangum is locally owned and offers nursing, physical therapy, occupational, wound care, IV therapy, and more. All administered by people who go above and beyond for you. Phone Triad Home Health today at 580-782-5800. That's 782-5800.
Mangum Regional Medical Center is going strong, serving Greer County and southwest Oklahoma. The Mangum Hospital provides a full-service Level 4, ER-staffed 24/7, both in- and outpatient stays, swing bed services, and outpatient lab, physical therapy, and radiology services. Mangum Regional Medical Center, here for you, right here at home.
Friends, for professional sales and service on your heating and cooling systems, call Justin Shelburne at 580-726-3338. Justin sells and services quality Carrier home comfort systems, and he works on all brands. Justin is friendly and professional, so if you need service work on a new unit, call Justin at 580-726-3338. That's Shelburne Heating and Air in Hobart.
Oh, our good friend Ricardo Solis is joining us to the broadcast booth. Hello, Ricardo. Sydney Webb has joined us. Sid the Kid, yeah, you bet. And some guy named Scott Augustine has joined us. And
all right,
more
Scotty.
on Scott coming up as we progress through the broadcast.
Sydney Webb played in a few Hobart
yeah,
clashes.
she did. Yeah, she did. You talk about folks that were raised by Richard Carney. Here's Cadence Cooper leading it off, left-hander. And the right fielder this afternoon for Mangum looks at ball 1. 1-0 on Cooper. She'll be followed by Millie Gonzalez. And then back to the top of the order, and Hannah Stair. The home. There's a ball lifted on the left side, giving chase into foul ground and making the play Ella Rudkins for out number 1. And much like Stair in half inning ago, ball going away from her, and Rudkins stayed right with it for the out.
Nice play. Nice play.
So Cooper retired foul out 5 if you're scoring along at home, or if you're like Keith Oberman and you're by yourself. First pitch to Gonzalez downstairs. Millie in left field today. Mike Alexander has joined us. Hello, Mike. Millie digging in. Millie has been a bright spot and that number 9 slot all season long. But boy, I tell you what, Emma Gray. Woo, doggies, Jethro. Meadowlark Lemon would have been happy the way that she pulled the string on that one. My goodness.
Kind of floated
Oh,
up
it
there.
did, yeah. Looked like a fastball and it just kept going. 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to short. Knocked down by Talley. Finley throw in time for out number 2. Well, this is exactly how you would expect this game to be played. You're going to have to, John Houseman it here this afternoon, you're going to have to earn it.
No time for smiles or
No.
hugging anybody.
No. No way. First, taking the ball, hand on the she rips on a walker first time around, and then that's out at home play. Ended the end. And Drew, we live streaming this thing. Place up maybe the golf course on a day like today. 0-1 pitch to Stair upstairs. and it's 1-1.
Yeah, and again, thanks to our sponsors, we have to pay for the
Oh, my goodness.
playoff video rights, and so could not do it without the great businesses in Hobart and Mangum.
1-1 pitch, taken for a strike. It's 1-2 on Stair. Second time through the lineup for Mangum, and you're going to have to get used to that movement from Emma Gray. 1-2 offering here. Lifted foul back to the screen. It'll stay 1-2. Bonnie Avery Clark has joined us. Hello, Bonnie. You remember the group Delaney and Bonnie?
Yeah.
Or Bonnie and Delaney? Mm-hmm. Got a never-ending love for you. What a song. 1-2 pitch outside for a ball. 2-2. Now it's the Hobart fans to protest the call.
I think it was the right call, but it looked like it was a strike, then it kind of peeled off there off the plate. It was a good pitch.
So on here in the third, comes homeward bound to Stair, and Hannah takes ball 3. So Stair has run the count full. Remember, she walked her first time around. Mangum fans applauding the call. Hobart fans, not so much. Payoff pitch on the way here. Swing and a miss. Stair bailed her out. That was ball 4. So 1-2-3 goes in the third in order. We'll go to the bottom half of the inning, and there is no score. Mangum and Hobart on the Fox Radio Network.
For 110 years, Stride Bank has helped agriculture communities expand their operations. Today, you can find your financial stride at our new loan production office in Hobart, Oklahoma. Offering real estate lending, operating lines, livestock and machinery lending, we work hard to help you grow your farm and keep it for generations to come. Learn more about our products and services at www.stridebank.com or stop by our office at 317 South Main Street, Hobart, Oklahoma, to visit with me, Tanner Heath, Stride Bank, member FDIC, Equal Housing.
Mangum Golden Age Apartments offer HUD-approved housing for anyone 62 or older or on Social Security or disability. They have 1 bedroom and efficiencies which include all bills paid, including Wi-Fi. Mangum Golden Age Apartments are located at 100 East Lincoln, right on the downtown square in Mangum. For more information, call Katie at 580-782-2452. 580-782-2452.
Well, we go to the bottom of the third. It'll be Tori Hodges, Harper Talley, and Ashlyn Wolves due up for Hobart in their half of the frame. Oh, let me tell you about my good friend Debbie Jackson. She says, "Go Lady Tigers." David Henry paraphrasing Rod Carew. "Let's go Lady Tigers. Hit them where they aren't." Rod, of course, said, "Hit them where they ain't." Jill Travis Nippert is hello, Jill. Now, switch over. I missed the video. Swinging here, Hodges. Right on by. 0-2 offering. A little bit outside for a ball. The count 1-2.
We've known Bill forever.
Yeah.
And he does a great job. It's just makes me chuckle when every pitch it just kind of floats back a little bit. But he's what he's known for.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Hodges gone on strikes. That'll be the third strikeout of the afternoon for Bryn Woodruss. And it brings to the plate Harper Talley. Talley, the second baseman this afternoon for Brian Bingham's club. Hobart in their gray tops with the blue numerals and the blue pants. Talley asking for time, getting it now. Harper tries to bunt. It's foul. 0-1 on Harper Talley. And again, in a game like this, you got to try to put a ball in play and try to get some help from the defense.
Yep. Pitchers are right now just on point.
Yeah, they're overpowering.
Yep.
Again, Talley trying to break a little bit the rhythm of Woodruss. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Harper steps out, digs in, kicks a little bit of dirt, trails in the count here, 0-2. 1 gone in the third. There is no score. Pitch from Woodruss. She turned loose of that one, held on to it a little bit long, and it's 1-2. I can tell Bill is getting a little bit long in tooth because he every once in a while flinches a little bit behind the dish, and I don't blame him. 1-2 pitch inside for a ball. It's 2-2.
Yep, I don't blame him either. He's got to wake up the next morning and get those bones working.
Well, and it's always it's the high pitch that eats you up. I mean, you take shots off the legs, but it's that pitch that's upstairs. There's a strike right down the middle of the plate. And Harper Talley going. Back-to-back strikeouts to begin inning number 3 for Bryn Woodruss. Strikeout number 4 of the ball game. And here's Ashlyn Walsh, the right fielder. Walsh, the 9th place hitter in the lineup for Hobart. Woodruss loves to work quickly. Sets, fires, strike 1. And she doesn't. I mean, she does not dilly-dally. Love it. 0-1 pitch. And signed for a ball, 1-1. What that does is it keeps your defense on their toes. They're in the ball game. 1-1 offering on the way here. A little bit outside for a ball. 2-1. Hobart looking for their first base runner of the afternoon. Playing the bottom of the 3rd. There is no score. 2-1 pitch on the way. Ground ball to 3rd. Bad hop. Clark will field. Set, throw, and not in time. Infield single for Ashlyn Walsh. Good job of running hard by Walsh. So that's the first base runner of the ball game for Hobart. And it gets them back to the top of the order and Sage Norton. Norton popped out the clock. 3rd base her first time around. Left-handed batter. Takes a strike and it's 0-1. I don't know that ball didn't get the bare hand of Clark. I saw Palin kind of flexing that a little bit. And her throw wasn't the strongest of throws, so that may have gotten her on the hand. There's one off the fist. Clark going to dive for it, not get there, and everybody going to be safe. Slap single by Sage Norton. Runners at first and second with 2 going.
Excellent effort, though, by Clark. She went all out for it. That ball was spinning like a top. Luckily, when it hit, it kind of bounced up against her body. Didn't go too far, but going to be a timeout called here by Coach Stidham.
Jenny Stidham going to call a timeout and get her kids together. It's the first real adversity they have faced on the defensive side.
Well, speaking of Scott, said we got more.
Yes.
And what, Covenant? What do we have?
Patchy.
Got games in my. Hopefully, Scott has said he's looking forward to it. So he'll be your sidekick tomorrow, run that camera, and then I'll go to Moreland with Cordell. Oh, boy.
So, Scott, work on your pithy comments between now and tomorrow. Ground ball to 3rd. Clark will step on the bag, and that'll end the inning. So it was a busy inning for Palin Clark. Ashlyn Walsh retired on the fielder's choice, 5 unassisted. So Hobart comes up empty, no runs, a hit, no errors, actually a couple of hits, and 2 runners left on board. We played 3, there is no score, and this is the Fox Radio Network.
333 Dental Care in Mangum is the dental practice of Dr. Dustin Lively. His experience, skill, and compassion go together when providing exceptional, up-to-date patient care. Dr. Lively and his team of professionals are proud to help you with the best dental care possible, along with preventive care that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. Call 580-782-2552 or visit the team at 333 Dental Care. They support the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers.
Dr. Brett and Cynthia Hancock are once again proud to be Hobart Bearcat and Oklahoma State Cowboys supporters. Proud to sponsor games on the radio. Friends, when you need a vet, you bet. Dr. Brent is as good as there is anywhere. Pets or large animals. Dr. Hancock so go Bearcats and Cowboys. Listen, friend, like we said at all the games you can. Southwest Clinic in Hobart. And Brett and Cynthia Hancock remind you there's room for 2 schools in Oklahoma, OSU and Sunday School.
Leave that to Dave Mills.
I tell you what. And I mean, he was pulling me to shore. I was hooked on that one. Speaking of which, David Henry says, hit them where they ain't. Come on, Barnes. You knew what I was talking about. I did, but if you're going to quote the great Rod Carew,
you got to type it right.
I mean, in all seriousness, those of you not old enough to remember, Google Rod Carew. And
man.
And he had a unique batting stance,
Yep.
the way he held his hands, but the man could hit. He was unbelievable. So smooth. All right, here we go. Top half of inning number 4, no score. It'll be Holly Lehman-Webb to lead it off. Lehman-Webb, one up in her eyes, and she hit it a long way, but it's foul, 0-1. Holly sacrificed her first time around. No official at-bats. at this point. And again, Lehman Webb, number 2 in the lineup, batting here this afternoon. Top of the fourth, no score. 0-1 pitch on the way from Gray. Inside for a ball. The count level at 1-1. Brent Woodruss and Palin Clark due up in the inning. And I'm going to watch Clark. I'm not, again, that ground ball that took the bad hop and got her, I believe, bare hand. 1-1 pitch. Lehman Webb pops it up on the infield. Great job by the catcher, Porter, to go find the ball, but it was behind the screen. 1-2. She is one of the few catchers that I have seen all season long throw that mask off. Too often the kiddos are looking for it with the mask on. So the count 1-2 now on Lehman Webb. Norton out there in center field. Rather shallow. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. Base hit left field. Good job that time by Lehman Webb. Choked up on the bat. Shortened the stroke. And wrapped it in the left field for base hit. Leadoff runner aboard here in the fourth for Mangum. That'll bring Brent Woodruss to the plate. Woodruss hit that lazy fly ball to center field that Norton lost in the sun her first time around. She's 0 for 1. A lot of room in right center field for Woodruss. First pitch upstairs. Boy, if Webb was going to run, that was the pitch to go on. 1-0 on Woodruss. But you look out there in center field, and Norton is playing her straight away in center. Walsh, straight away in right. If she hits something the other way, look out. This one's down the left field line, though, and it is foul. And the count on Woodruss now 1-1. But I would be looking at the field umpire, and that's where I would be going. She tried to go to the right side that time, pops it up, giving chase, and again, running out of real estate is Porter. And it's 1-2 on Woodruss. Pierce comes from a line of Porters who played catcher over the years at Hobart and played in well.
Good athletes.
I'm just glad they don't call them hind catchers. I never did. Runner at first, nobody out here in the fourth. No score. 1-2 to Woodruss. And she'll spoil a pretty good pitch there by Gray. It'll stay 1-2. Mangum had their top half of inning number 1 ended on a bang-bang double play. How about the San Diego Padres the other night?
Oh, triple play. Yeah.
1-2 pitch. Woodruss again fouls it back to the screen. It'll stay 1-2. And not just a triple play, but a triple play that ended the game and clinched San Diego a playoff spot.
Yep. That was pretty to watch.
1-2 offering on the way here. Off speed. And boy, Woodruss, she couldn't lay off the pitch in her eye. Swinging on strike Brent. One go here in the fourth. Sherry Shepard-Kindle has joined us. Hello, Sherry. That was almost another quarter when Woodruss to hack.
See, so every hit he swung up out of the zone and fell him off, but not that.
Here's Palin Clark, who smoked to left field her first time around. But Riley Paul made the catch and then doubled up the base runner. And there's a shot towards right field, but going out into shallow right to make the play for round number 2 is Harper Talley. Great break by Talley. I thought that ball was over her head.
Yeah, I did too. It just kind of died a little bit and got it to she got to the grass, made a nice play.
Yeah, she got to the point of back at our Here's Aubrey Lowe. She struck out first. There goes Wood late and hop in there. Lehman Webb was still in base. So Lehman Webb in scoring position now with 2 gone. And did they call the pitch a ball?
Yes.
All right. So it's 1-0 on Aubrey. Low an opportunity to get the first run of the game home here in the top of the fourth. Fouled back to the screen. That'll level the count at 1-1. Good cut by Lowe. Again, the second time through, maybe the Mangum batters are seeing Gray a little bit better, although Brent Woodruss would tell you she didn't. And pitch upstairs. Good job by Lowe to lay off that one. And the count on Aubrey, 2-1. Emma, a little extra on that one. A little heat. Popping the mitt that time with Porter. 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. She took something off that one. And Lowe was out in front. It's 2-2. Lehman Webb at second. She led off the inning with a single with 2 outs at second base after stealing the bag. And the count 2-2 on low. Swing and a miss, inning over. So Mangum comes up empty in their half of the fourth at 1 hit, no runs, no errors, and a runner left on board. At the end of 3.5, we've got no score, kids. This is the Fox Radio Network.
Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 is your certified Firestone tire dealer and also a proud supporter of the Mangum Tigers and Lady Tigers. When you need tires, we're specialty trained and equipped to take care of you. Lyle Shaw and his crew at Blair and wish the Tigers good luck in today's game. And always remember, play smart, play safe, play hard, and play with pride. And good luck from everyone at Blair Tire and Feed on the corner of Highway 283 and 19 in Blair, Oklahoma.
Now open for business. Wald Eye Care. The office of Dr. Jesse James Wald in Hobart. Proud to serve Southwest Oklahoma communities. Now, friends, if you need an eye exam, come see us for all your eye care needs. We accept all major health and vision insurance. Same location, 212 South Main in Hobart. Same phone number, 580-726-3301. That's 726-3301. Call or come by to schedule an appointment. We would love to take care of your eyes at Wald Eye Care in downtown Hobart.
Chad Fox, Michael Barnes, and a cast of thousands along the Fox Radio Network, along the platforms that are streaming the broadcast as well. So good you to come by and see us on a Thursday afternoon. The winner will be in the catbird seat to advance to the Super Regional. They'll just have to win one game tomorrow to advance. The loser will come back and play in a ball game scheduled for noon against Morrison. Morrison beaten 14-0 earlier this afternoon by these Hobart Lady Cats. And the winner of that noon ball game will then turn around and play the winner of this one with an opportunity to continue in the regional or be eliminated. So you could be one game away from advancing to the Super Regional with a win here this afternoon. Swing and a miss. Fastball for a strike. Struck out her first round. Go for one. Second by Giselle Rowell, and she'll flip the first for round number one. Good job by Rowell to stay down on the ball. And then it's one of those games where you have got to be fundamentally sound, even on what seems to be a routine play. And Giselle did that at second base. Got the tailgate down, stayed square, made sure she had the ball before she tried to make a play. There's a shot down the right field line. That'll be a base hit. Cadence Cooper giving chase, and we'll get it back into the infield quickly. But Emma Gray helping her own cause with a solid single down the right field line. She's aboard with one gone. Gray now 1 for 2. She grounded out her first time around, back to Bren Woodruss. So Pierce Porter now got to step in. Porter popped out to shortstop her first time around on a nice play made by Hannah Stair. Pops this one back behind us, and it's 0-1. No score. We play here in the bottom half of inning number 4. B.R. Stover has joined us. 0-1 pitch on the way. Round ball. Good job by Clark. Gets it on a hop, throws to second, and they'll only get one out there. A good job by Hannah Stair to make sure she got her foot on the bag. So out on the fielder's choice is Gray at second base for the second out of the inning. And Pierce aboard as that one went 5-6 actually. Kind of unusual. 5-6. There's a little looping line drive to stare it short, and just like that, the inning comes to an end. So the pitcher's duel continues. Hobart comes up empty in their half of inning number 4. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. We've played 4, no score. Mangum and Hobart on the Fox Radio Network.
Since 1977, Ford trucks have been the #1 seller on the road, offering the latest technology, jaw-dropping capability, leading the way for 40 years. See Tom or David and get your best deal? Check out our pre-owned inventory. And our service department? Well, we'll take care of all your service needs. Friends, you need to come to Cordell, Oklahoma and Wheeler Ford.
Hey, all you Tiger fans, it's game time. This is Jacob Gilner from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. We are thrilled and ready for live Mangum Tiger and Lady Tiger action on the field and court this season. Let's pack the stands and cheer loud. Cattlemen's Bank is full of school spirit. Go Tigers!
Something you should know about the Kendall Law Office. The Kendall Law Office is family-owned and local. They use up-to-date technology to ensure their productivity provides timely service to clients, and this always includes client access to our firm via email and text. Corey Kendall is experienced, hardworking, and honest. He always puts the client first, and all efforts are focused on the client's best interest. The Kendall Law Office, locations in Altus and Mangum.
Here we go to number 5, Ashley Robinson joined us. Hope all is well in your world. We'll go with Giselle Rowell, Avery Hopper, and Cadence Cooper here in inning number 5. No score. Mangum and Hobart, the winner, advancing to a championship regional tournament game tomorrow afternoon. The loser will come back and play at noon tomorrow against Morrison. So here's Hopper. She popped the first time around, is 0 for 1. Avery tries to butt her way on board, and that's a foul ball. Good play there by the third baseman for Hobart. Ella Rudkins coming in quickly. When that ball got into foul territory, she made the play. Made sure that thing didn't spin back. So Gray ahead in the count, 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Lifted foul and out of play on the right side. It's 0-2 on Rowell. Great crowd here this afternoon. Mangum and Hobart, you would expect that, right? I mean, thanks for stating the obvious here, Mr. Barnes. 0-2 pitch all the way here. Boy, she had a notion, should have taken it. Strike 3 called. Rowell gone on strikes. Out number 1 for Avery Hopper. Hopper, the first time around, popped out. She's 0 for 1. 2 strikeouts in inning number 2. 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and here in the 5th inning, and there's a leadoff field single for Hopper. And again, we talked about it earlier. As a batter, you just got to put things in play and make a play behind you.
Yeah, the way these pitchers are pitching, you just got to make some contact and let the defense make a mistake in hopes you can get around the bases. But, yeah, definitely pitchers getting after it.
So a runner at first with 1 gone. There goes the runner. A bunt attempt by Cadence Cooper goes foul. 0-1 on Cadence. She fouled out her first time around. Want to say hi to Tara Ward, the lovely and talented Tara Ward. Somehow finds a way to tolerate Sam Powers on a regular basis.
Bless her heart.
No kidding. So the left-handed hitting Cooper will step in. 0-1 pitch on the way. There goes the runner again. Throw is not in time. Sliding in underneath the tag will be Hopper. Good job by Avery to get into scoring position now with 1 gone. The count on Cooper, 1-1. And I'm kind of like Coach Stidham, wanted to know what the pitch call was. And it was a ball. 1-1 count now. Pitch on the way, and again, trying to bunt it is Cooper. Cadence will foul it back to the screen. It's 1-2.
It is so hard to bunt off of Emma Gray. The ball moves so much. You're trying to get that ball down. It's spinning like a top, and very difficult. Boy, you think a run for any team, 5 runs. In
2 offering on the way here. Swinging Cooper out on strike. Second strikeout of the afternoon, or a second strikeout of the inning, I should say, for Emma Gray. 2 gone now for Millie Gonzalez. And Gonzalez has had her moments this year. Shane Hagee has joined us. Hello, Shane. She has had her moments offensively. Talked about it the first time she batted. For the 9th place spot, she has created some issues for opposition. Looks at a strike here, 0-1. She grounded to short her first time around and is 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Out at second base is Hopper. 2 gone in the 5th. And we are scoreless, Mangum and Hobart. Gray, her pitch going to be popped up behind home plate. And battling everything, the elements, the fans, and probably the announcers. Great play by Pierce Porter for out number 3. So Mangum had a runner in scoring position, couldn't do anything with it. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. At the end of 4.5, we're Goose Eggs, Mangum and Hobart on the Fox Radio Network.
When you need auto repairs, save money and get it done right at Dwayne's Auto in Mangum. Dwayne's fixes flats, does brake jobs, turns rotors, alignments, that all-important air conditioning work, and general auto repair. If your car or truck isn't right, just head to Dwayne's Auto at 1205 North Lewis Tittle in Mangum. Call 782-5151. That's 782-5151. Mangum Tiger Proud.
Friends, it's important to take care of your eyes, so make an appointment soon with Dr. Michael Geiger in Altus, Seth Geiger in Frederick, and Bryce Geiger in our staff. The Geigers are professionals and very good at what they do. Geiger Care is proud to support youth and sports. They encourage you to all the events you can and be involved with our youth. Geiger Eye Care, Michael and Maddie in Altus, Seth in Frederick, and Bryce in Elgin. Make an appointment soon with Geiger Eye Care, Altus, Frederick, and Elgin.
Bottom half of inning number 5 is set to unfold here on the Fox Radio Network on our streaming platforms. Torrey Hodges, Harper Talley, and Ashlyn Walsh due up for Hobart in their half of the 5th. And there is no score. Hodges struck out her first time around, 0 for 1.
This will not be a blowout from either team. It's going to come down, like you said, to just one little mistake here. And one of these teams eke out a run.
So Hodges will step in, Torrey the first baseman. Takes a pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. There have been times this afternoon that particular pitch is a strike. 1-0 offering, and Woodruss may have been a little bit perturbed by the previous pitch call. Throws this one to the screen. 2-0 on Hodges. Bottom half of inning number 5. Hodges swing, miss. 2-1 now on Torrey. Woodruss working quickly. 1-1 pitch. Downstairs for Paul, playing the right side. And that'll run the count full 3-2. Good battle going on between Woodruss and Torrey Hodges. That one's popped up in foul territory, giving chase, and diving, trying to make the play is Avery Hopper, but she can't get it. It'll stay 1-2. Or 3-2, I should say. And again, we see the effects of the wind there.
Yep.
Hopper thought she had a beat on it. The ball kept going away from her. And just couldn't get enough real estate cover to make the play. So let's see if Hodges can take advantage of the mistake there. She'll loop this one towards Hopper, and Avery says, keep it in fair territory, and I'm fine. Out number 1. Little looping line drive to first base. So here's Harper Talley. Talley struck out looking her first time around. She's 0 for 1. Hobart has had 1 base runner in the ball game. And that came an inning ago. First pitch swinging here, fouling out of play, and it's 0-1 on Harper Talley. Harper, the second baseman. Jenna Scott dropped by. Hello, Jenna. Hope all is well in your world, my friend. 0-1 pitch. Tried to bunt. That's going to go foul, and it's 0-2. Some rare. I want to say hi to Brian. Our teacher of the week last week for the football team. I wonder if he ever put the jersey on. Jay Cross, this week's winner, holding court with us before this ball game got underway.
He couldn't believe it. He was shocked.
0-2 pitch. Inside for ball, 1-2.
He said, I guess they ran out of names.
You know, and Lively probably would come up with the same stories as well. Woodruss 1-2 offering on the way here. Line shot.
Oh, my goodness.
A glove save and a beauty. Oh, my. I mean, Harper Talley hit it on the button, and Woodruss looked like a hockey goalie with the glove save and a beauty. Yes, for out number 2. Wow. Pitch inside here for a ball. Ashlyn Walsh singled her first time around. 1-0 on Ashlyn. That ball was smoked.
Yes, it was.
1-0 pitch. Ground ball towards short. Stare, sets, fires, throws. 1, 2, 3. Hobart goes quietly in inning number 5. We head off to inning number 6. Hobart and Mangum in a nail-biter. There is no score. And this is the Fox Radio Network.
Friends, when you need an attorney, you can count on Bill Blue in Hobart, Oklahoma. Bill's office is at 311 South Main Street in the office of Scott Northrup CPA. Bill provides exceptional guidance with wills and trusts, powers of attorney, business planning. 506-1930, and Bill is a proud supporter of the Hobart Bearcats. Good luck, Bearcats. From Bill Blue, attorney at law in Hobart.
Did you know the freshest and most beautiful long-lasting flowers always come from Flowers Unlimited in Mangum? If you want to send flower arrangements that look and smell great and last a long time, your best choice is to make that local phone call at 580-782-2122 for fresh flowers, silk flowers, gift selections, collectibles, memorials, and bereavement gifts. Make that trip to Flowers Unlimited, 113 South Oklahoma in Mangum.
So I want to go back to the line drive and the catch made by Woodruss. The average human being would have been flinching. They would have been diving for cover, and Woodruss is calm, cool, collected as can be, snared it, and just kind of glared at her glove.
Yeah, that was hit right for the old noggin, and she got the cow hide up there and caught that sucker. Nice play by Bryn.
They still would have been digging that ball out of my forehead, and I've been out there. Good Lord, that ball was smoked. All right, we go to the top of the 6th inning. There is no score. Mangum with the top of the order. Hannah Stair, Holly Lehman-Webb, and Brent Woodruss in the 6th. Third time through. Facing Emma Gray, who has held them at bay all afternoon long. And the first pitch to Stair, taken for a strike, 0-1. Hannah walked her first time around, struck out to end inning number 3. Takes outside here. 1-1 now on Hannah. With the order, they like Purdue get the first look at it. The fly ball lifted to the left. Palm battles the sun, sets underneath it, makes the catch for out number 1. Good job by Riley that time for out number 1.
Yeah, that was hit a mile high, and it kind of carried a little bit deeper than I thought, but nice play.
So here's Lehman-Webb. Holly sacrificed her first time around. She singled back of the 4th, stole second, and was left stranded there. 1 for 1.
One of the 2 seniors who knows the deep meaning of this rivalry.
1-0 on Lehman-Webb.
Throw up that way. It's high, 7th grade, all the way up.
Probably Little League.
Yeah, you're right.
1-0 pitch on the way. Ground ball to third. One hop. Rudkin sets, throws, and out two has been rooted. Boy, Ellen can play that to perfection.
I mean, if you're going to watch some good softball, I tell you what, both teams are making some nice plays.
Kids are putting on a clinic.
Yep.
They really are. On the fourth. 0 for 2. 2 gone in the inning. Woodruss first pitch swinging. Les Wisman to right. Tally going out, and Harper will make the play in short right field for out number 3. So Mangum goes quietly into the afternoon in inning number 6. 1, 2, 3, they go. We'll go to the bottom half of the frame. Goose eggs on the board. Classic hits 97.7 and 1420 KTJS.
Greer County Farm Bureau agents Mickey Lively and Rod Calhoun support high school sports. Mickey and Rod offer insurance for property, auto, casualty, life, commercial, and crop insurance. They're ready to serve you at 231 North Oklahoma in Mangum. Call 580-782-3827.
Attention Mangum Tigers. Are you ready to show your Tiger pride? This is Lori Laughlin from Cattlemen's Bank, member FDIC. At our bank, we are always geared up and ready to cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers on to victory. You can count on us to wear the brightest orange and black. We'll see you at the games.
Bill Gentry, attorney at law in Hobart, is again proud to be a Bearcat. They strive very hard and they always compete, give great effort. You know, Bill Gentry was a Bearcat broadcaster for many, many years, and he was doggone good at it. And by the way, he was State in 48. He was small. He was slow. Gentry's one of the best, always supporting the youth of our community. Go Bearcats! From Bill Gentry, attorney at law in Hobart.
Top of the lineup due up for Hobart in their half of the sixth. It'll be Sage Norton, Ella Rudkins, and Riley Palm here in inning number 6. Norton has popped out and singled 2. Left-hander digs in against Woodruss. Shows bunt, fouls it back to the screen, 0-1. So Norton, the center fielder, again, any way you can get on board here, you're good. 0-1. Woodruss, 0-1 pitch. Lashed foul on the left side. It's 0-2. It's one of the fun things about softball and baseball. You can go deep into the thesauruses.
There is time for some thought.
0-2 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-2. And the bench jockeys from Mangum. Barking at Bill. Not that he's never been barked at before. 1-2 offer got away here. Off speed, roll right through the middle of the infield. That's a base hit.
Best hit of the day for Hobart.
Well, it's a great job by by Norton. Trying to cook her in, getting out. She off speed. And even though Norton's front half flew open, she kept the hands back and just rolled it right back through the middle for leadoff single.
There's no one out, right?
Nobody out.
Okay, all right. Just making sure.
You're checking that scoreboard. There's a bunt back to Woodruss.
Nice
She'll throw
play.
to second for 1. Back to first, not in time for the double play, but that was a bunt that went right back to Woodruss. She fired to stare and forced Norton at second base.
Yep, that's the play you're supposed to make, and they made it.
6 resulted out of the first, and here's Riley Palm. Riley first pitch swinging, strike 0-1 on Riley. The left fielder this afternoon has struck out and grounded out. Holly Avery Rogers, who's interested in that football game tomorrow night, has joined us here. 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2, and we kind of paused waiting for the call from Bill Ferguson. He was rather deliberate about it, and it's 0-2. And that gives Woodruss an opportunity to bark down at third base from his coaching box. Not Woodruss, but Bingham. Swing and a miss. The runner goes. Late
bang, bang.
throw is
in
time, but dropped out at second base. So Gray gone on strikes. Or that's Palm, rather, I should say. Palm gone on strikes for the second out of the inning. And the throw to second, but the whole softball. Shortstop stairs, so Rogers saved down. Watch what. Holly Hatchett get queued up here.
Of the moment.
Emma Geralds, who played in a couple of Hobart Mangum rivalry bowl games during the years, has joined us. Hello, Emma.
All the alumni checking back in on their teams. That's cool.
I'm not so sure that they're not going to walk Gray right here. I don't know for sure, but I would not be surprised. Emma singled her last time around.
Yep.
She's 1 for 2.
May not throw her a strike.
Runner at second base, 2 gone.
We'll see.
Play here in the bottom half of inning number 6. Gray versus Woodruss. How good is this? First pitch swinging, fly ball, short right field, going out and making the play. Giselle Rao for out number 3. So Hobart gave it a go, got a runner to second base, but couldn't bring him home, and they come up empty in their half of the 6th. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. We played 6. We're still scoreless on Classic Hits 97.7 and 1420 KTJS.
Behind every great success is a good game plan. That's why you can count on the Bank First team to help you with all your financial needs. Checking accounts, online banking, and debit cards. Or maybe you need a mortgage, auto, or home equity loan. We're large enough to provide the strength and services you need and small enough to provide the one-on-one personal service you deserve. And with locations around the state, no matter where the game is, they're Bank First. Let Bank First put together a game for you. Bank First, Oklahoma, to you. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hi, Mangum Tiger fans. This is Jill Grauman with RE/MAX Property Place. If you need to buy or sell a property in Mangum or anywhere in Greer County, just call me at 580-706-0259. You'll see lots of my signs around town because I get the results for my clients. I say, go Mangum Tigers.
Jill Grauman, RE/MAX Property Place. Always here, always helping.
Well, here we go. Top half of inning number 7. No score. The winner advancing to a championship regional tournament game tomorrow afternoon. The loser will have to win 3 times tomorrow to win the regional championship. And Mangum set to send to home plate Palin Clark, Aubrey Lowe, and Giselle Rowell. Clark, line shot in inning number 1 that was caught by the left-hander, and she's popped out to second base, 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Chance to help her own cause here. She's played third base all afternoon long, but can also pitch in a pinch for Jenny Stidham and company. First pitch to Clark, downstairs, and it's 1-0 on Palin. That one hit well out in front of home plate and then gobbled up Bill Ferguson.
Well, everything starts to get, everybody starts to pucker up a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Ground ball. Sets, throws, and
goodness. Wow. That was hitting a bad spot, too. Right. Not quite even. She bobbled it, but still enough to get it over across the diamond. What a play.
Well, what I liked about Tally there is she just stayed right with it, didn't give up on the play, and got Clark by a step. One gone. And first pitch downstairs to Aubrey Lowe for a ball. 1-0 on Aubrey. The catcher has struck out twice. She's 0 for 2.
Neither team budging.
1-0 pitch, off speed, Low way out in front. And it's 1-1. Dusty McAlexander has joined us.
I'll
yes.
Take one of your cues, and we'll might be doing a little Benny Mardones into the night.
1-1 pitch, dribbled on the ground on the bunt attempt by Lowe. And an easy play there, Gray to Hodges for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down here in the 7th for Mangum. That'll bring Giselle Rowell to the plate. Giselle 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
We have to throw a hot dog down Ferguson or something.
Say hi to Deborah Campbell, who has joined us. A high strike to Rowell. It's 0-1 on Giselle. Brad, speaking of throwing down hot dogs, Brad Gilbert has joined us.
Hello, Bradley.
Pitch outside for ball. Count level at 1-1.
Nothing will beat the sauna that was in Harmon County at Hollis. That Chad Fox about left Michael went off into Never Never Land.
1-1 pitch inside for ball, 2-1. That was this season, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
A hot August Saturday.
Yeah, we kept playing. Baby.
On the way. Gonna miss. Way out in front is right. Count level now at 2.
Thankfully, Michael's pickup has excellent air conditioning. Excellent.
2-2 offering on the way for Emma Gray. Swing and a miss, inning over for Mangum. They go quietly into the ninth. Thank you, Benny Mardones. 1-2-3. Mangum retired in the 7th. We'll go to the bottom half of the frame. There is no score, and 1 run by Hobart will win it on the Fox Radio Network.
All the employees at Great Plains Bank Mangum are excited for the new school year. The fall sports season is here. Fast pitch softball and football and all the activities surrounding those seasons. We look forward to seeing everyone come out and get that Tiger spirit and support the young men and women at Mangum as they try and bring home the gold ball. You will see us at the game and hear us on the radio and internet. Come see Great Plains Bank Mangum for your banking needs on the corner in downtown Mangum. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
A lot has happened in the last year, but not according to your investment portfolio. It still thinks everything is exactly the same as the last time you had it looked over, which means it may be out of tune with any changes in your life. Fortunately, a free Edward Jones portfolio review can help make sure your investments are still balanced and in sync with your financial goals. To find out more, visit edwardjones.com or contact myself, Lonnie Olson, your Hobart investment representative at 411 South Main Street here in Hobart. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Well, Elaine Mills Smith says, let's go Mangum Lady Tigers. Hobart a run away from advancing to the championship bowl game. As we go to the bottom of the 7th inning.
Yeah, we played almost full 7 innings in just about an hour.
Pierce Porter leading it off here for Hobart. Swinging a miss. Porter down in the count 0-1. Pierce popped his shorter first time around and hit into a fielder's choice back in the 4th. She's 0 for 2. 0-1 pitch from Woodruss. Fouled back to the screen. And it's 0-2.
Well,
our listening audience continues to grow as the afternoon progresses.
It's going to be a heartbreak for somebody, isn't it?
What a pitch there by Woodruss.
Yep.
And a great job by Porter just to protect and foul that one out of play. It'll say 0-2. Yeah, I mean, Morrison obviously overmatched earlier today. Probably will be tomorrow as they will take on the loser of this ball game. But swing and a miss. Strikeout for Woodruss. She threw that one right on by Porter. That had some giddy up on it for round number 1. Finley Talley now will step in. Talley has grounded out and lined out. She's 0 for 2.
And just think about Coach Bingham is playing against kids he coached.
Well, yeah.
And they're really good.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Well, in Ronnie Webb, one of my bosses there at DHS, talking about that fact that even though Coach Bingham is now at Hobart, he's still been coaching up Holly Lehman-Webb all season long. There's a bunt out in front of home plate. She's out. Yep.
Yes.
Talley bunted the ball, but then ran into it in fair territory, so she's retired on the interference call for round number 2.
Yep, Coach Bingham shaking his head. That's pretty obvious there. 2.
So 2 gone here in the 7th. That'll bring Tori Hodges to the plate. Hodges 0 for 2. She struck out and lined out. Good afternoon to Jennifer Allen.
Do we start with ghost runners next inning?
Well, I was secretly thinking of Shelley. Called strike 0-1. I would assume since that was a regular season event, yes, it probably does carry over to the postseason. Brandy Webb has joined us. Hello, Brandy. Swinging a miss here. Hodges late on the fastball. It's 0-2.
Because neither pitcher's
no, I would say dramatic here in the bottom half of inning number 7. We're a strike away from going into bonus cantos. 2-2 pitch. Ball 3, 3-2. And you don't want to chicky jack around here if you're Woodruss. You just want to get the inning over with and take your chances on the offensive side. She was up 0-2. Now it's gone full. Here's the payoff pitch. Ball 4. So that will keep the inning alive for Harper Talley. Talley struck out in the 3rd and then lined out. Remember, she hit a rocket right back at Woodruss, who now the
courtesy runner for Hodges. 15.
Let me check my program, sir.
Did not cost $5.
Kobe Jones come in to be the courtesy runner. I was helping out the band at Watauga.
Yes, you were.
In all seriousness, we make a little bit of money off these kids. I should give back every once in a while. Thanks for pointing that out, Chad.
Still bitter about it.
Thanks for making me feel like a heel because I had to pay $5 for first pitch upstairs for ball. Want to know Woodruss? That's collector's right about now. I mean,
deep breath.
Talley just trying to get into her head. Swing and a miss.
Yep.
1-1. And Brent, as we mentioned, she likes to get the ball, take a couple of steps behind the rubber, get set, and go to work. Talley now digs in. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. There goes the runner. The throw going to be in time.
Ooh.
And holding on for out number 3. Now, we're going to keep it right here for a moment because I will tell you that Brian Bingham is going to go out and have a conversation with Bo Allen. The ball came free, but Bo said it didn't come out of the glove. And now Bo is telling Brian, if you don't like it, go ask.
And there's no way that Bill saw that.
No.
I mean, bless his heart. I mean, he was the play was there was bodies everywhere down there.
So Brian going to have a conversation now with Bill Ferguson, and he's saying basically, well, Bo said, you make the call. So the inning comes to an end, we think, on the bang-bang play at second base as the courtesy runner is out. And that will end the inning. So no runs, a hit, no errors, and nobody left on board. The caught stealing took care of that. We played 7. We're going to overtime. Mangum and Hobart, no score. Classic Hits 97.7 and 1420 KTJS.
Friends, if you need a new roof, you need to call Robert Elliott at Robert Elliott Roofing in Clinton. Robert has roofed my house twice, and with our weather, there's a good chance you'll need a new roof soon. Sooner than later. Robert is good. He's ready to help you. He's an experienced roofer, and he'll do you a good job. That's a promise. And good luck to the Hobart Bearcats and Lady Bearcats from Elliott Roofing in Clinton, Oklahoma.
When it comes to funeral homes, there are several to choose from. But choosing a funeral home that is locally owned offers the advantage of the local owners who are involved right here in the community, helping you during your time of need. Greer Funeral Home owners Carson and Stacy Van Zant are perfect examples of owners who offer that family-like connection that you'd expect from a friend and a neighbor. Greer Funeral Home in Mangum and Granite, providing dignity and respect.
So to the top of the 8th inning we go, and Shelly Fox is going to be delighted to know there is no ghost runner at second base.
Interesting.
We talked about this in the regular season. If you went into extra innings, then you started the inning with a runner at second, like they do in the major leagues. Apparently that is not the case here in high school postseason ball. So Avery Hopper will lead it off for Mangum in the 8th. With no score. First pitch, Gray, bunted back to Emma. She'll set, fire to first, and there's one gone. One pitch, one gone. Hopper retired for the second time this afternoon. She's 1 for 3 with a single and a stolen base. Shelly Jenkins Mullins has joined us. As Cadence Cooper steps in, B.R. Stover is here. Tara Ward, too. Cadence has fouled out and struck out. She's 0 for 2. Left-hander lifts this one to left center field. That could be trouble. Giving chase and not getting there will be the center fielder. Norton, ball gets away, and now Cooper will rumble into second base. She's in scoring position with one gone. You could tell that one off the bat was trouble because straight away was Norton in center field. Palm was way over here towards the line and left, and that one just had eyes and fell in.
Just a little bit of breeze, too, pushing that ball farther towards the line. And it took a bad bounce for Hobart. It got away from Palm, and she had to track it down. So an extra base and scoring position with one away from Mangum.
Melly Gonzalez steps in. She's 0 for 2. Takes one upstairs for a ball. 1-0. Top half of inning number 8. The winner advancing to the championship game tomorrow here at this regional. The loser will play 3 games tomorrow to win the championship. 1-0 pitch. Good job. And you giggle, but Gonzalez, I like she stayed in there.
Yes, she did. It was a little chin music, but
she's been fooled on the off-speed pitch a couple of times. She hung in there, took it under the chin. 2-0. Leadoff hitter Hannah Stair in the on-deck circle. Pitch downstairs for a ball. 3-0.
Yep, and if you're a Hobart fan, just like we said with Bren, Emma's got to take a deep breath.
Yep.
She's a little excellent day. But you said it, put the ball in play, and one little mistake.
Taking all the way, Milligan Salas, 3-1, and you would expect the 9th place hitter in the lineup to do that. I don't know that she, Millie has done well at the plate, but it's got to be something awfully good. 3-1 pitch on the way. And here's called strike 2, and that was awfully good. So a good job by Gray to battle back. Down 3-0, now got it 3-2. Cooper still at second base, one gone here in the 8th, and we're scoreless. Mangum and Hobart. Payoff pitch on the way. Ground ball towards third. Rudkins will throw to first in time. Gonzalez retired 5-3 for round number 2. Back to the top of the order we go. And Hannah Stair. Stair walked, struck out, and flied out. She's 0 for 1. And remember, Hannah thrown out at home plate way back in the first inning on a double play to end the inning. Called strike here, 0-1 on Stair.
And that's that curve, and it looks to Hannah like it's going to hit her.
Yeah.
And it just curves and drops into the zone. So nice pitch by Emma.
0-1 pitch on the way to the left-hander. Lifted high in the air on the infield. This will actually get out to the grass. The Sage Norton will make the catch, and the inning will come to an end. So a good job by Emma Gray to pitch around the single off the bat of Cadence Cooper. No runs, a hit, no errors, and a runner left on board. After 7.5, we're still scoreless with Hobart coming to bat. The Fox Radio Network.
When unexpected illness or injury disrupts your day, immediate care is a necessity, not a luxury. At Variety Care's Hobart Clinic, we're here for you at the moment you need us most. Whether you are battling the flu, managing a chronic condition, or simply due for your annual checkup, our team of dedicated healthcare professionals is here to support you and your family with personalized care. Sooner Care and private insurance plans accepted. Visit today, 1000 South Broadway, Hobart, 405-632-6688 to schedule an appointment. That's 405-632-6688. Kiowa County Farm Bureau agents Greg Holt and Janie Jackson are your neighbors, living beside you, working for you and with you. Complete insurance coverage for the automobile, farm, home, life, and personal Go the Extra Mile service is just part of the package. Farm Bureau. Your Kiowa County agents in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View are Greg Holt and Janie Jackson. So for great service and great rates, see Greg or Janie at Kiowa County Farm Bureau offices in Hobart, Snyder, and Mountain View.
Numbers 8, 9, and 1 due up for Hobart in their half of inning number 8. And leading off will be Harper Talley. Remember, Talley was at a home plate when the caught stealing occurred to end the inning, somewhat of a controversial event. Lafayette Maddox has joined us. Mr. Maddox, hello, sir. So it's Harper Talley, Ashlyn Walsh, and Sage Norton due up in the 8th inning for Hobart. We're scoreless as we head to the frame.
But Bill Ferguson's 2 feet away, and I'm 15, 20.
1-0 pitch on the way here. Did she go around? No, it's 2-0. Bo Allen did not endear himself to the Hobart fans at the end of that 7th inning. Had he called that a swing, it could have been mutiny on the bounty. 2-0 pitch, fouled back to the screen, 2-1. What's the? I was going to say, what's the Thursday night game? Is it a dog? And then I remember the Cowboys are playing it.
And the Giants.
Giants showed a little life on Sunday.
Yeah.
Could be a trap game for the Cowboys. 1-1 pitch. Again, back to the screen. It's 1-2. Or 2-2. It is 2-2. All right. I had 2-2 in my book. Scoreboard was 1-2. Now it's been adjusted. So the count 2-2 on Harper Talley, who hit a rope her last time around. Right back at Bryn Woodruss. Woodruss comes set. 2-2 pitch on the way. Cold strike 3. No doubt about that one. Talley mesmerized and couldn't get the bat off of her shoulder. Backwards K in the book. One gone now for Ashlyn Walsh. Walsh singled in the 3rd and grounded out in the 5th. 1 for 2. 9th place hitter for the Lady Cats. Woodruss a bit more deliberate now. In the circle, called strike, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, good pitch by Brand. That is just about unhittable on the inside of the zone for Walsh.
0-1 pitch. A little bit low for Bull. 1-1. Play here in the bottom half of inning number 8. If the Lady can't score, the game is over. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, boy. She had a healthy hack there. It's 1-2 now on the right fielder. So Walsh tries to collect herself. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to short. Stare on the hop. Sets, fires, 2 gone. And again, folks, pretty fundamentally sound.
Yep. It's just really been a good, clean game. Anything that's been hit that has been a hit has been tough to deal with. But, defense for both teams playing well.
Sage Norton 2 for 3 in the afternoon with a couple of singles. Left-hander digs in, off speed, upstairs for ball, 1-0. More softball tomorrow on the Fox Radio Network and plenty of football on Football Friday Night Week 4. Outside for ball, 2-0. Mangum at home against Apache. Cordell on the road. They will be at Moreland. And Chad will tell you about the Bearcats after this pitch.
They've got Southwest Covenant. I was off on my schedules as usual.
Called strike. Count 2-1 now on Norton. Sage rolls it back to the middle, and that's a base hit. Good job by Norton. Again, second time in as many at-bats. She's shown the ability to roll the ball back to the middle of the infield and pick up a base hit to keep an inning alive. Here's Ella Rudkins, the third baseman. Rudkins struck out looking in the first. Fouled out to third in the third. And reached on a fielder's choice in the sixth.
I'm over. Hobart plays when he would tomorrow.
Line shot, base hit into left field.
Well,
runners at first and second, and 2 gone here.
First time either team's got back-to-back hits. Happens to come here in the bottom of the 8th. But there's 2 away.
So Riley Palm will step in. Palm 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. She's getting coached up as she goes to the plate by Brian Bingham. Out at second base, Sage Norton. Norton scores, ball game's over.
That seems like a long ways away, though. From second base, team's been
inside Woodridge. I tell you what, cannot overlook play by Operator to keep that going to the fence. 1-0 home. Wind freshening from center field. You can hear it in our microphones. And a time going to be taken by Jenny Stidham. I like this. I think that maybe Woodruss trying a little bit too much to take things in her own hands.
Yep.
And that pitch was indicative of that.
Yeah, you still got to pitch to the bat here because defense has just been spectacular, both sides, Hobart and Mangum. So, and again, the way both teams are pitching and defending, it's going to take a pretty good hit to get that run home for second. I do have tomorrow's schedule correct now, finally. Hobart will take on host when he would. Mangum hosting Apache, and Moreland will host Cordell.
So, as I've grown older, I've just learned not to be critical and argue with people. But I wondered about Southwest Covenant because Southwest Covenant is in Mangum's district.
You're right.
And Hobart is in a different district than Mangum. So,
hey, idiot, you're wrong.
I know, no, not at all.
Mitch McLaughlin in the booth.
So here we go. Palm digs in, swing and a miss. And that levels the count at 1-1. Riley Palm, runner at first, runner at second. The one at second is the one that matters. Woodruss, 1-1 pitch. That one's popped foul on the right side, giving chase and not able to get there as low. It's 1-2 now on Riley.
Mitch says you have a full roof over there at the press box.
Really? All right.
I'll tell you what.
I was ready to sing Starry, Starry Night tomorrow night at the Bowl. But the roof is there.
And they have not sold our area to a sponsor or anything. So.
1-2 pitch, popped up into shallow left field, and that one's going to drop, and Hobart's going to win the ball game.
Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, I have said it over and over and over again. Put the ball in play. Make the defense make a play against you. That one fell into the Bermuda Triangle. Millie Gonzalez, Holly Lemon-Webb, and Hannah Stair. They were all there to make the play. None of them did. And Hobart wins it here in the 8th by a final score of 1-0. Hobart wins it 1-0. They come up with 3 hits in the 8th inning, score that win, and they advance to the championship game tomorrow. Hobart 1, Mangum 0. We're back after this on the Fox Radio Network.
Pastor Thomas Miller and the membership at First Baptist Church in Hobart are again proud to be Hobart Bearcat boosters this year. Now, our young men and women, well, they give great effort, and they are awfully good kids. Please feel welcome to visit with us at First Baptist Church. We'd love to have you in our worship service. We're proud to proclaim the gospel at First Baptist Church in Hobart. Come join us at First Baptist Church in Hobart, and go Bearcats!
It takes a solid foundation to build a solid business, and nobody understands that better than Frazier Bank. In fact, we have been helping businesses for years, offering startup capital, money for equipment, or money to expand. Talk to one of our loan officers today and start building your business tomorrow. Frazier Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Chad Fox, you and I have done ball games after ball games after ball games. This is about as riveting as it comes.
It doesn't get any better than that. It was a back-and-forth contest between a couple of rivals, and no love lost, and that's what you'd want out of every outing that these two teams play. Doesn't matter what sport. Usually it's going to be close, and it was today. And both sides, both pitchers had a phenomenal day. Defense, both sides did well. But like you said, you mentioned it on and off the air, just a little, it's going to put the ball in play. Just a little mistake, just at a tough spot of the field, and that causes an extra bag. And that time to end the game, that scored Lady Cat, and they win it 1-0.
Give Hobart credit. They did all that with 2 outs, Chad.
Yeah, they did. They did.
That's what's very impressive to me. The first 2 outs, Wooders and company, they're thinking to themselves, okay, we're going to get ready for the bottom half of the top half of inning number 9. Instead, 3 singles with 2 outs leads to the only run of the ball game, and Hobart wins it by a final score of 1-0. So the Lady Cats will come back. They will play tomorrow at about 2 o'clock. They'll get the winner of the ball game between Morrison and Mangum. That ball game scheduled to get away at noon. If Hobart wins that 2 o'clock ball game, they advance to the Super Regionals. If the winner of the noon game is victorious against Hobart at 2, 2 teams will turn around and play again at 4 o'clock. How about that?
It could be just an absolutely full day of sports on the radio. It will be here for it. But, yes, so first game is at noon with Morrison. And like you said, probably outgunned a little bit with their best pitcher out. So you would expect Mangum to advance and take on the Lady Cats for a little deja vu at 2 o'clock. And that's going to be – it's just going to be tight, guys. These are pretty evenly matched teams. They both got aces, and they both got good defenses and good coaches.
Speaking of coaching, it'll be interesting for the 2 coaches. Jenny Stidham probably going to be her most difficult coaching of the season because her club going to have to get ready to play tomorrow after expending so much energy here this afternoon, losing to their rival 1-0. Meantime, if you're Brian Bingham, you gotta keep a lid on that simmering pot, you know, just a little bit, because you don't want to get overconfident at this point.
No, you don't want to get too high too early in the day, and got to keep everybody calm and collected. And if you're Stidham, you just got to, if they keep playing the way they're playing, I mean, they're going to walk into the 2 o'clock game with some confidence because they're a good softball team. So
final score, Hobart wins it by a final of 1-0. They're a game away now from the Super Regional. Mangum 3 games away. They'll have to win those 3 games tomorrow. First one gets underway at noon with Morrison, and we'll have it for you on the Fox Radio Network on Classic Hits 97.7. Again, football tomorrow night along the network. Just want to remind you, Cordell on the road at Moreland. It'll be Hobart at home. They will entertain Woodingwood. And over at the Liberty Bowl, it'll be the Mangum Tigers hosting Apache in the district opener for both ball clubs.
And I don't know where Southwest Covenant's playing, but I tell you what, I have had them coming out here twice. So best of luck to Southwest Covenant.
Between now and then, I'm going to get my crack staff together, and when we have the broadcast at noon tomorrow, I will tell you where Southwest Covenant is playing tomorrow night. For Chad Fox, I'm Michael Barnes. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon for an absolutely scintillating hour and a half of softball on the Fox Radio Network.